Hey, this is Politics with Laura. Okay, we have another bonehead right here. This guy right here is a Cuban. He was born in Cuba, and he came over here to the Miami to give us his wonderful disposition that, like, we actually need another one like him. We got too many. So Florida is run with people like him, right? He's a white Cuban, and there's no white Cubans. No, 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 no. No, you got too much color. You want to be a wasp so bad. My mom was telling me about that. She's a baby boomer. White Anglo Saxons, Protestants. You want to be a wasp so bad. So bad. So, he's running around Miami calling black Americans the N word, and he's feeling his First Amendment rights, like he has the right to call people out their name, and then says, well, if you can say it, why can't I? Well, let me see. What derogatory word can black Americans call Cubans? I would love to know. I really would. Because this is some dumb stuff. He wants to use the word so bad. He wants to exercise his white privilege that he thinks that he has. You don't. You don't. You don't have that. No, you don't. You think you have it, but you don't. However, let's hear from him.
I thought you said my like.
Nah, Guichi, blah.
Huh?
Guichi, Cuban, born and raised in Cuba.
No, you said though.
Yeah, I say that word. I say. Yeah,
why though?
You're not from me? That's all. Are you recording me? That's crazy. You're weird stuff for that.
Yeah.
But I
He got caught. He's being recorded, and now he's like, "Oh my, you're recorded. That's crazy." No, we just see your racism oozing out with a little creepy smile. Okay.
Miami, I expect it's in Miami. Every Cuban, so we don't get heat with it.
I'm gonna tell you something though. You should not say that word though.
No. Cubans do get heat with it. It's just that there are more Cubans in Florida and Miami, but when you go outside of Miami and you look, dude, you only do that in Miami. You do not go outside of Miami and do that because you know that you'll go ahead and catch those hands. You know that. And to act as if you don't know that, and to act as if you have the right to call somebody out their name. Now, whether if black Americans call each other that name or not has nothing to do with you at all. If you want to be called a derogatory name, then have white people come up with the name to, since you want it so badly. Now, black Americans never called themselves that. If you go back into English literature, American literature back in the 1800s, go back in the 1700s where they came up with that name to call black Americans while we were being lynched, killed, all this other stuff. Now, if you want that, Cubans, this guy right here, if you want a name that you can have other people call you that has been horrific over time, and if you want that, then have white people give it to you. I mean, look at your history in Cuba. It wasn't good, okay? It wasn't good at all. It wasn't good when, man, okay, look. You know what it is. But let him continue.
No, I mean,
Our grandma's full black. But y'all not black though.
No.
So you shouldn't say it. Like if there was a Cuban slang or slur, I would never say
That's
that.
not Cuban say it. But it's
Oh, the poor guys follow the leader. He does what other people do. That's Cubans. Can't you do any better than that? Than follow the leader? Is that what you gotta hide behind? Following the leader because other people do it? I should do it too. But anyway, I mean, he goes on. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this foolishness. But stuff like this, it's for his lack of shame, which he has zero. For his lack of having a moral code, which he has zero. I mean, just look at his expressions at, how he was freely saying the N-word within Miami because he has a complexion for the he has a protection. He has a complexion for the protection of the collection. Outside of Miami, he won't be talking that mess. You won't be doing it because you have, a lot of Cubans there. Now, it's going to be interesting when Donald Trump gets done. Man, shit. You cut off your nose in spite of your face. Man. Okay. But that's what's going on down there in Florida, in Miami, and him using the N-word towards black people, and more than likely trying to call themselves the N-word too, which you have no clue of the history of the word, because if you did, then you wouldn't use it. But since, you lack U.S. knowledge because you're from Cuba, as if you don't have racist problems that, man. Okay. But on that note, what are your thoughts about this guy wanting to use the N-word because he feels since he is in America now from Cuba that he could call people the N-word because we have the First Amendment rights? Now, what he doesn't understand is that First Amendment rights has another section to it. Getting these hands. He doesn't know about that part of the First Amendment rights. You have a right to say what you want to say, but you also have the right to get your ass beat too. But on that note, what are your thoughts?
Blur.